Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod, on day 3927. Just creeping along the timeline here, hoping it doesn't get pruned or something. Anyways, we're going to do the Crash of the Titans today, but real quick, I want to point this out to you guys. You see the new verses coming in here? No. That one, Doctor's Orders, right? I mean, this is thing that's going to happen here, like, now, okay? Look at this. You see these rewards? Look at that cover there. Is that purpley cover on the right? Look at that purpley cover. Let's go look at event rewards. Let's look at, I don't know, alliances. Let's look at what? Dev pool? Dev pool. It's a Deadpool variant, I guess. And when you type Devpool into Google, you don't get necessarily a Marvel response. You get a lot of other things that come up. There's like apps, communities, random internet stuff. Nothing really immediately pointing to Marvel. But here this character is. Complete with a customer support power, a bugs power with multiple things to it, character rebalance, like a lot of developer behind the scenes stuff, kind of reminiscent of Gwenpool's whole, cheat code deal. But this is all this character's about. And, affiliations, all affiliations. Now, I'm not sure if this is necessarily related directly to the Reddit / Discord / whoever person running the things behind the scenes, Devpool. It's the name he goes by. Go ahead and check it out. But, I mean, if it is, congrats and kudos to him for making it this far. I gotta say, though, it's kind of weird to me that a real-life entity would make it into the game like this before, I don't know, Stan Lee does? I mean, wouldn't we all... Remember we think, like, Stan Lee the Watcher was coming at some point? But we got Devpool? I don't know. I'm not being a hater or anything. It feels weird when we don't have Red Skull, but we got Devpool. It feels weird when there's certain characters like, I don't know, Toad or Banshee missing, or I don't know, Whiplash or Ironmonger, but Devpool's coming. Sounds pretty snarky and negative for me to say it like that, and I know it is. Well, if I have a positive to say, it's that the developers in MPQ, even though it's been through multiple companies, they've done a great job with original content. Look at Peggy Carter, look at Ghost Pool, look at Samurai Dakin. Original characters are pretty cool when they do them right. This one's a little off-putting, maybe? But I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of me getting used to it. Maybe. We'll see. Story. There you are. Okay. We have the Crash of the Titans time. There's 2 nodes for it today, or this week, I should say. And we're going to start off with this one. Crash the Titans goes against 4-star, or no, 3-star. I see the 4s, and I just kind of shot right into my brain. 3-star Gamora at level 270, all 4s for the powers. If anything, they're cheating themselves. Why didn't they put a 5 in something? It's kind of weird. But, we gotta go against this Gamora, which was a very early character. Not super early. Hey, Alton, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. This Gamora came back way long ago. Before the Guardians of the Galaxy had way so much hype as they do now. Nowadays, they're kind of like a normal Marvel name in our MCU, in our everyday lives. But back then, when this 3-star Gamora and 3-star Rocket came into the game, it wasn't so much like that. There was definitely a lot of like, who are these guys? Why are they trying to build this hype when we have so many other Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Captain America things to talk about? And it's kind of cool. I'm glad they did. Fast forward, nowadays, Gamora, 3-star, not the best 3-star. There's a lot better 3-stars we have nowadays. I mean, actually, a lot better. Gamora doesn't have any sort of passives to speak of. She has a red that's really cheap for 5. It does a small little mini nuke. That's all it does. Just a little red nuke. Jeez, I'm trying to remember the black. The black makes strike tiles based on how many tiles. Jeez, I'm gonna have to look when I get in there. I'm testing my memory. My memory is strained. There's smoke coming out of my ears. I want to say make strike tiles, but I honestly can be wrong on this. I'm gonna go check so we get into the fight. The green though is Skullcracker, and it is a team hitting ability which stuns 2 of the enemies by smashing their heads together. So a little bit of a stun on 2 people and some team damage. Pretty good ability, honestly, for a 3-star level. But anyways, who do we get to go up against this 3-star Gamora with? 4-star Star-Lord. The first Star-Lord to come into the game, actually. Which is kind of funny since there's a 3-star Star-Lord and a 5-star Star-Lord. 4-star was the first one we had. You know what, Alton? That's pretty... I feel like I'm with you on that. I'd probably do that as well, like in my head, but just here on stream I was saying it. I don't know why. I just was, but in my head I think I'm in the same boat as you. 3-star Rocket and Groot is just Groot because you see Groot. Groot's like huge in that one, but 4 stars Rocket because, well, Groot's tiny in that one. It kind of makes sense. 4-star Star-Lord came into the game long ago, just like 3-star Gamora did, and he came in with a passive that kind of shook things up for a little bit. Was it meta? No, not really, but it did affect the game because back then, the game was heavily dependent on people actually manually firing powers. Passives weren't so much of a thing yet. This was one of the earlier ones. Everyone with me saying, and I have it at 5, notice, because I kind of like abusing this one. He puts whenever the enemy casts a power, you get a 3-turn countdown on a yellow space, mind you. It doesn't really say that, but it should. And when it's on the board, all friendly red, yellow, blue, green, purple powers cost 2 less, down to a minimum of 3, of course. When the tile expires, you get 3 random colored AP. Now it goes down by how many powers it affects. Like the next level down is like it doesn't affect the purple powers, and next level down from that you get less AP back when the tile expires. But it's super nice. Just making things cheaper and getting free AP when they expire. Not a bad deal at all. Now they don't stack. Don't expect to get 2 of them out there and now you got like -4. That's not how that works. You just got multiple tiles that could expire and get you AP at this point. This also goes hand in hand with Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand, for 10 purple, you could swap up to 3 enemy possessions, little, special tiles, with 2-turn countdowns that deal damage to the enemy team, plus an additional damage to the target. It's not big damage. The point of this ability is really just any enemy tile. You could just swap them out, make it into your own countdowns. It's very handy. Up to 3 tiles, 10 purple. It's a little pricey for nowadays game, but still, any 3 tiles, anywhere you want, they're now yours, and they are deadly. Well, not deadly, but they do damage. Finally, the thing that actually pulls it all together, the oldest trick in the book, I think this is an underrated power, honestly. You've kind of stacked shield resupply currently around 11 a day. GG cover yesterday. Oh, nice, Alton. Very cool. Getting the 5-star covers is always a nice point. Oldest trick in the book costs 8 red, but if you think about it, if one of his yellow passives is out there, it only costs 6. Keep that in mind. Star-Lord deals damage, and he deals additional damage, like almost a little less than half the amount, per friendly countdown tile out there. Up to 6. So if you have a couple of those yellow passive ones out there, and you did Sleight of Hand already, that's 3 more. I mean, this red gets super beefy, costing only 6 with his passive going. Great ability. He teams really well with the other Guardians of the Galaxy too because of this stuff. Drax with loving countdowns as well. Mantis making tons of countdowns. These things all tie together. But with that being said, we get to go against 3-star Gamora with this. Remember that 3-star Gamora has a red power that costs only 5. So if she hits you with it, yeah, it sucks. It's a little mini nuke, but it's not going to kill you. If anything, it's going to help your powers get cheaper if you put this 5 and this yellow at 5, you know? So now both your other things are going to be cheaper. Okay? I'm ready. Let's just... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I said I was ready too early. Animations. Animations, my friends. Whoa, that's really weird. Can I have my options back? I seen this reported online, but I didn't know this is a thing that was affecting me. Clickety click. I guess we're gonna go into the fight and see. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Anyways, Star-Lord versus Gamora. Round 1. Fight. There it is. Much better. Okay. In battle, it should be all right. Yep, we just got there, Alton. I like to have it ahead of time if I can, because sometimes there's that battle starting animation. You know, Peggy Carter has one. Some other characters get one. I don't think there's one for these two, but I'll try to make it a habit. Okay. So we want to focus on reds and purples. We don't use yellow actively, so... Oh, and what I said I was going to check. Purple. Bad reputation. 12 purple. Geez, 12 black. That's horrible. Converts a basic yellow tile into a strength 127 strike tile for every 4 tiles that bear her symbol. I knew it was something about strikes and something about how many tiles she had out there. But at the same time, I was thinking to myself, it sounded too much like 3-star Wolverine's red power. I'm like, nah, it couldn't be. So I second-guessed myself. Shouldn't do that. Should never second-guess yourself. Okay. Let's see. Reds. Yeah, I'll take that red. I kind of want her to get the red just so she can fire off and I get cheaper powers, but it doesn't happen. Like, I need the AP to take advantage of the countdown while it's out there, you know? So today a new option. There's something to, like, display character effects only first time in battle. No way, Alton. I'm gotta look. No, I'm not seeing it, dude. But you know what? That's not a bad idea. Unless it's like in the main menu. Maybe it's in the main menu. I mean, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll look after this. Reds and purples. Should I just give her the red? Let's just give her the red. I kind of want her to fire it off. There we go. She's got plenty of it. I got a red. See, she raises edge. Now we get our passive right there. It wasn't a decently safe place. Let's go with... Well, she ain't gonna match the yellows for nothing, so let's leave that down there. She doesn't want yellows. They keep trying to give it to her though. Okay, let's take advantage of this. This only has 1 turn left of cheaper stuff, right? So we're gonna do sleight of hand. We're gonna take 2 of these. Let's take, I don't know what, that green and that green, because honestly, we don't want her stunning us, right? See, he puts his little hand out there, whoop, and swaps it. It's kind of cool. And then now we have 3 countdowns out there. This costs only 6. You can see it if I move that icon. There you go. And that's 5,000 damage plus 2,200 for each additional. Big old punch to the face. I mean, who needs Thanos to punch your girl in the face when you can do it yourself? Unless it's still a bit of annoying that you have to tap the checkbox. Its text itself doesn't work. Okay. Weird. Okay, I hear ya. Well, there goes Gamora. And we get to see all 3 of our animations already. We got red, we got purple, we got yellow. It's amazing. Let me see in here. You said it was something in here? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, dude. Looks like the same 5 things, even though they're just moved to the side. Huh. Oh well. Okay, let's keep it moving. Crash of the Titans against 3-star Captain Marvel. Again with the 444, not taking full advantage of their abilities. 3-star Captain Marvel has been through a couple changes, but to be fair, more of the art style changes than anything. She used to not look like this in the game. They tried to make her look more like, I think, more like the MCU, you know, more like Brie Larson Captain Marvel than what it was originally. It didn't have as much definition in the hair and the shininess of the outfit. There was definitely a difference in how it used to look. They haven't made too many other changes to note, though. What her kit basically consists of is... I'm sorry, what's weird? It seemed like yesterday it was fine with that new option. Huh. Well, thanks for letting me know, Alton. Her kit consists of a red that does a basic, like, a nuke of damage, a small one, mind you, but it destroys your projectiles. So there's that going for it. The black, which does a 1-turn stun and supplies you with a really small strike tile of your own. Something to do with like the blowback, like she hits you so hard that, you know, she goes reeling a little bit. I don't understand how that makes you get a strike tile, but you know what? We're going to take it and roll with it. And then finally the yellow, which is a passive, which is very underrated. At 5, it does its best work, but at 4, if I remember correctly, if you hit her for X amount of damage, and it's not a lot, it's like 800 or more or something like that. And I could be wrong because the level 270, different levels mean different numbers. But anyways, you hit her for too much damage, she generates, I want to say it's like 4 red, I think. But at level 5 is where the money is at. You get like 5 red and 3 black or something like that. A lot of people actually are taking 3-star Captain Marvel and ascending her to 4-star and 5-star levels because you could punch her in the face for a decent amount of damage and generate red and black. You know how many times Immortal Hulk and Omega Red do this? Quite often. They quite often doing team damage, and Captain Marvel is over here, the ascended version of the 3-star, is just generating free AP for you to abuse. Anyways, would be not gonna be too hard for us. We're not making friendly projectiles with Star-Lord. We're not doing anything with that strike tile except for, well, just using it passively. She's not making anything for us to swap out with sleight of hand. I mean, there's not really much of a anything to go against here. It's just, let's see who could just beat each other down first. And that we shall. Do we need to heal them? Nah, we don't need to heal them. Passive is the worst in wave nodes. All those years and still bug giving enemies AP when she was never hit with anything. You're right, Alton. I hate that. She'll be like, let's see, there's 4 people in a wave. You're fighting 3 goons. You hit someone really hard to kill them and knock them off. She steps in as that new person, and all of a sudden they're receiving, 5 black, 3 red. I mean, I'm sorry, 5 red, 3 black, because it counts as damage against her since the person she replaced just got knocked out by a big chunk of damage. It's ridiculous, but whatever. It's not like it ever cost me the game, so I'm not going to be mad at it. But anyways. Here we are. We got to do our reds and purples. I mean, if anything, we could do this red just to make sure she doesn't get the red. But I'm really just concerned with firing off as many powers as I can because it's fun. I don't see a good move for us. Blue? I was hoping a red would fall right in there. Would have been nice. How about if I do this purple and a red falls in? Nope. Of course they get the red though. No, they get... You have it. Go on, computer. You work your butt off for this. You deserve it. Yellow into red? Nope. I'll take that red. There we go. We'll take this one. Oh, there comes the hypersonic punch with the epileptic display. I kind of forgot it was so bright when it shows up. So we got stunned. And we're back in action. Match 5. Do I take the crit? Why wouldn't I, right? Sucks about her doing the hypersonic punches, we get stunned for it. And because that's stunned, we don't get to generate our passive. Okay. I kind of need the red to take advantage of this, what's about to go down. It'd be really nice if I could do that. I don't want to cast the purple without the red being ready. Does that make sense? Because the red is where all the money's at. The damage is on red. I don't see a good outlet for this, though. I don't know. We'll do this. Hopefully. And there's the red that you're taking from me. Okay. Well, I don't want to lose my chance to do more damage, but at the same time, I don't want to do damage and just have her soak up AP for nothing for it, you know? See, 863 damage. How ridiculous is that? That's not hard to do. Generates 5 red AP. I was off. I thought it was 4. Let's just do this anyway. We're going to stockpile our purple then. She's eventually going to hit us. With another red, I hope. I need one. Oh, well, the next time she hits me with a red, which means I gotta let her get red. Let's call it what it is. Then we'll be ready. Ha, red to go ready, right? Ha. Anyways, what was that? You always like that about her. She can wipe all enemy protects at once, and it's not expensive. It's not a bad thing, no. I just think it's a little. I guess back in the day it was pretty good. But nowadays, I'm not so impressed with its cost for what it does. I feel like it needs to be just a hair cheaper. 4-star version is still the best one though. Heck yeah, 4-star Captain Marvel is definitely the bee's knees. Yeah, get that red. Come on, Bree. There you go. I need her to hit me with that. That way we could do a big ol' Hawaiian punch. There we go. Now just don't match this yellow. Don't do it. Okay. Here comes a lot. We're going to do this. And just do a bip-a-doop and a bip-a-doop. And then we're going to put our hands over there. And then we're going to go over here. We'll do it on the other side. A little bit of boop-a-doop. And a little bit of boop-a-doop. And do that. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countdowns. You want to do the math with me? 5 times 2,240. We can call it, you know, just an even like 12,000-ish, right? No, it's like, no, so it's 5 times 2 is 10,000 plus another 250. So like 11,000 and some change. That's fair. 11,000 and some change. We're not here for math, but that's on top of the 5,306. So 16,000, maybe 17,000? Boop. I mean, can you imagine what that sort of punch would look like from Star-Lord? Like I think if he's hitting someone that hard, he'd have to have like cosmic knuckles on. Some sort of artifact he stole from someplace. Anyways, they almost have the same uniform though, just different haircuts. Yeah, you're right. I do. I appreciate that they tried their best to make them look different. Anyways, that was our Crashes of the Titan for 4-star Star-Lord, which honestly is one of my favorite Star-Lords. The 3-star and 5-star are a little meh, but the 4-star one's pretty decent. One Punch Man. Yeah, I guess he could be in that regard. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me for this, Alton. I appreciate having the company along for the ride. We'll be back again pretty darn soon because we are in between seasons. You know what that means? Being in between seasons means they're going to put the new 5-star Kane Parker into Latest Legends soon when the new season starts. And we're also going to have that poll session. We'll have the new 3-star coming out soon, that dev pool that we noted earlier. And, we can keep the train on rolling. Okay? Thanks again, and I'll see you all later. Bye.